Oscar, do you like me? Would you still like me if I turned out to be not a girl?
I wish I could have some of his confidence, that I wish I could go back to my earlier self and be like, here, be Ryan, because he's amazing.
Every spring since 1927, high school theater students have prepared for the UIL one-act play contest. At the end of each level, 2 students are awarded the Best Actor and Best Actress award. Normally, students qualify for one of these awards based off of their born gender. But what happens when a transgender student comes into play? Ryan Acosta, a 16-year-old transgender male, asked not to be nominated for the Best Actress award, saying that is his born gender, but not the gender that he identifies with.
Same, because they asked me if I didn't want to be included, which most people would be like, oh, well, why wouldn't you want to be included, blah, 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 blah. But I thought that was really considerate, because some kids just wouldn't want to be, like, up there as Best Actor or Actress because some people aren't out to their families, some people wouldn't feel comfortable, as in me, I wouldn't feel comfortable being up there as female because I, 1, don't identify as female, and 2, you know, give it to the women, blah, 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 you know. Let them have it, please. But I think, so, as this is a very tough situation because, as I said off recording, a lot of kids go through I think I'm trans, and later on figure out that they're not trans because it's high school and it's middle school. You're still figuring out, you know, like what type of shoes you like to wear. You know, like it's just, it's difficult, but because there's no such thing as trans enough. It doesn't make sense. It's not a thing. But if the kid is quite obviously identifying as what they say as, I think they should be allowed to go in.
Mm-hmm. So not necessarily a modification of the award, but a modification of how the award is perceived. But also then you get to the point of like, why do I have to prove? And,
yeah.
You know, so it's such
That's
a
thing. Really good point you brought up. The whole, why do I have to prove, or this and that. Such like an equal playing field. And it's kind of the same thing for UIL. If we had a system where it's like, you have to prove you're trans, how do you...
How do you prove what you're feeling?
That's like asking someone, you need to prove you're gay. Mm-hmm. What? What?
Exactly.
It's so tough, but I think, I don't want to say take the kid's word for it, but I think take the kid's word for it. Mm-hmm. Like,
or like take it, you start off with something that's like a middle ground, and then you build on top of it, right?
Yeah.
I don't feel like you can just go into the thing blind, not necessarily blinded, but just full force it. Otherwise, it's gonna fail.
As an educator and theater director of 40 plus years, what are your worries about changing the UIL one-act play Best Actor and Best Actress awards to the 2 best performers of the contest?
What I worry about the most, because most plays, particularly older plays, are male-heavy in terms of parts and in terms of the larger parts, that a majority of the best performers will go to men only as opposed to both a male and a female. However, I also believe that if women want equality in the workplace and in the acting profession, that maybe they need to take their chances as well on, you know, whether or not they're going to be one of the best performers. Maybe it'll be 2 women more than 2 men. Who knows?
There is no clear answer to what the award qualification should be changed to. But it is evident that something needs to change. Students like Ryan and theater departments alike are punished for things that are out of their control.
Ryan is the bravest kid in the school because Ryan has to spend every day being brave and, you know, doing this every day and saying this is who I am and coming to school and putting it in front of the school and everything.
The people in charge of UIL have been very quiet about this award modification. But if they're not being public, it makes people wonder, are they truly in all of the students' best interests, or do they care more about their reputation and funding?
Theater is the one place where it's very open and no one cares. Not a single person cares. Mm-hmm. Like, you walk into theater and everyone is everyone's a little bit weird.
a little quirky.
Everyone's a little, I'm different, you know? So the fact that I'm like, I go by he, him, they're like, cool, congrats. And they just call me he, him. Like, no one cares, no one blows it out of proportion.